What's good, YouTube? Because of Coffee here. So, we're getting into the next one up. It's Turbulence album by Upchurch. This is the title track. I'm really excited for another one off of this. I've enjoyed it so far. I've really enjoyed what we've gotten into with this one thus far. Awesome wordplay. I like that there's different vibes on it. Kalani's killing it with the beats. Church's lyrics have been awesome. So, I've really been enjoying this. And we don't have too many songs left. We're 12 tracks in, there's 17 in total, so we're getting close to the very ending of this album. I'm very excited for the rest of this. We're going to get into it. I'm not going to waste any time. If you struggle with mental health and addiction, please go get yourself some help. Live a better life. Learn better skills, better coping mechanisms for the things you deal with in life. You don't have to turn to the things that damage you to fix yourself or to feel okay. There's other ways to do that. So always remember it's possible to fix yourself, to live a better life if that's something you're going through. We're going to get into some Upchurch for you. Thank you for tuning in, Creeksquad. I'm Vakasa Kavi. Fuck those apples. This is Upchurch with Turbulence.
Life fantastic, no more useless distractions. Standing on a country Casanova palace, banana marshmallow cabin, fort on a hill, point a sword like Andrew Jackson. A movie packed with action, lots of folks can never fathom sad parts and ones too wild to write about and add to albums. Hooked up with some rappers' daughters, gave them scenes and frames of platinum. Interviewed in docs cause they came over once upon a time. Tore up $100,000 truck, drunk off muscadine. They say clocks are growing wings for me, I never seen it fly. Been wondering why I wake up in minutes, hours, still set and glide. Still looking for some gray hair, theorists call me a vampire. I tell them I'm content and ain't blood sucking to stay live. And I'ma never need to, and I done had a preview. I walk around now with some x-ray.
Bro, this song is awesome. This has like some Kendrick kind of vibes to it in the verse. I like that. I like that a whole lot. The wordplay is really nice. He got really unorthodox with his descriptive words in this. Very creative. I love that. This really painted a picture here. This is a brilliant way to follow the painting pictures song, actually. This is really nice. Church said life fantastic, no more useless distractions. Standing on a country Casanova palace, banana marshmallow cabin. That is a hell of a way to describe the color of something. I can envision it, and I know exactly what kind of, like the Casanova palace, like, you can just imagine that in your head and you know exactly what it would look like in a movie scene. That's crazy, bro. His descriptors are on point with this. He said, forward on a hill, point a sword like Andrew Jackson. Nice. A movie packed with action lots of folks could never fathom. I would imagine so. Man, some of the shit the church has been through that we have seen him go through and conquer and come out on the other side of is wild. There's so much crazy shit that's happened in the last few years. He said the sad parts and ones too wild to write about and add to albums. Yeah, sometimes things get so crazy that you don't say it in your albums, right? Yeah, that's facts, bro. He's talking about the wild times that don't even make the cut as bars for the album, right? Yeah, you gotta love it, man. I love that he used that as a bar. Sad parts and the ones too wild to write about and add to the albums. He said hooked up with some rappers' daughters, gave him scenes and frames of platinum. Interviewed and doxed. Did he say doxed or doxed? Because they came over once upon a time. Tore up $100,000 truck drunk off muscadine as a bar. That is a fucking hell of a rhyme. Once upon a time in muscadine. Beautiful rhymes in this right here. I love it. They say clocks are growing wings for me. I never seen it fly. Wow, they say clocks are growing wings for me. I never seen it fly, never seen time fly. Been wondering why I wake up in minutes, hours still set and glide. I wake up in minutes. Still looking for a gray-haired theorist to call me a vampire. I tell them I'm content and they blood-sucking to stay alive. Energy vampires. Just calling out them energy vampires over here. I love it. I love the vibe of this. This is a hell of a vibe. He sped up his cadence a little bit going into this hook too. He was already a little bit in like a medium pocket with how he approached the verse, but he started rolling a little bit at the beginning of this hook. So let's see what we get here.
Detonate blood sucking the state live. And I'ma never need to. And I done had a preview.
Nice.
I walk around now with some x-ray vision and everybody seem they see through. I ain't nothing more golden than lonely when learning what purpose is.
Nice.
And flyer ain't fly, the story ain't got no turbulence. I'ma never need to. And I done had a preview. So I walk around now with some x-ray vision and everybody seem they see through. I ain't nothing more golden than lonely when learning what purpose is. And flyer ain't fly, your story ain't got no turbulence.
I love it. Such a beautiful cadence, such beautiful syllable placement. This is a really good song. Like I said, it gives me kind of Kendrick vibes, and I like that. I love it. I love that you can like hear the inspiration inside of this. I'm sure Church gets a lot of inspiration from Kalani and the styles of music that Kalani brings to the table with his beat making and everything like that as well. It's really beautiful. I love seeing Church play around with different styles. He said, I'ma never need to. I done had a preview. He's never gonna need to be one of the energy vampires. He says, I done had a preview. He said, I walk around high with some x-ray vision and everybody seem they see through. Feel like you're in the movie They Live, right? Feel like you're fucking Roddy Piper out here trying to put the fucking glasses on people. Right? Man. And he said, ain't nothing more golden than lonely when learning what purpose is. That is brilliant. Yes, learning what purpose is great to do alone. You find your purpose inside of those moments of reflection and alone time. And flyer ain't fly if your story ain't got no turbulence. Being the cool guy isn't cool unless your story actually has some weight to it. That's what he's saying. Beautifully written. Very beautifully written. I love this chorus. I'm excited to see what he says in the second verse now. I love this song a lot.
Come with a lot of losses. To be a boss, you gotta capture shit when you ain't flossing. As much as you making it rain or you might drown in blood water. So I hop on a log and ain't gotta tread harder. Enemy can't match the energy, then I go show them that I am a whole charger. Voice you listening to is the one of American icon. Just not enough hours on it, can't obtain the title till you been gone. And the face you looking at right now, probably smoking weed in the grave. Skeleton shaking from people coming to the marble slab like a meet and greet back in the day. Lightning never struck to die, the old days never owed to mine. Mud to gold, even though we didn't care if there's gold to mine. We was in them private jets too high. Remember this one business flight? Plane dropped 40 feet, homies thought we was gone. I told them to loosen up because we all living to die. And I'ma never need to.
That is nice. I like this second verse right here. There was a lot of nice wordplay inside of this one. He said, winning come with a lot of losses. To be a boss, you gotta capture shit when you ain't flossing. He's saying you have to put in the work behind the scenes when nobody's looking. You gotta capture shit when you ain't flossing. You gotta capture the essence you're looking for behind the scenes so that you can bring it to the forefront for everyone to see something real. That's what he's talking about. And the winning comes with a lot of losses as well. You learn from the losses and you get better through them, right? As much as you're making it rain, you might drown in floodwater. Yeah. You gotta capture the shit when you ain't flossing. You gotta do that as much as you're making it rain or you might drown in floodwater, right? right? It's like similar, saying like you gotta keep the bucket with you and you gotta keep putting the work in. That if you're gonna make it rain, you gotta be able to also remove some of the water from the flood as well that comes with the rain. It's beautiful. I like that. So I hop on a log and they gotta tread harder. Enemy can't match the energy, then I go show 'em that I am a whole charger. I like that. I like that one. The voice you're listening to is the one of an American icon. Just not enough hours on it. Can't obtain a title till you've been gone. Saying you usually don't get officially called the legend title or icon title until you're already gone, because then you're remembered and you're considered historic. That's what he means by that. I like that right there. The face you're looking at right now, probably smoking weed in the grave. Skeleton shaking from people coming to the marble slab like a meet and greet back in the day. Wow. Wow. That is a hell of a way to paint the picture of the effect you have after you're gone. Wow. Skeleton shaken from people coming to the marble slab like a meet and greet back in the day is so beautifully descriptive. I love that so much. He said, white lightning never struck to die, the old days never old to mind. Mud to gold, even though we didn't care if there was gold to mine. Nice flip. Beautiful flip. This is really well written. This is really well done on this track specifically right here. I fuck with this heavy. Like I said, it gives me the wordplay of like similar to some Kendrick kind of vibes, and I fuck with Kendrick a lot. A whole lot. Oh man, this is great. I love the flip with the white lightning never struck to die. The old days never rolled to mine, but you strike gold. But the white lightning never struck to die. The old days never old to mine. Mud to gold, even though we didn't care if there was gold to mine. Still struck it, right? But the white lightning never struck to die, right? I like that. It's a nice flip. That's a nice flip right there. He said, we was in them private jets too high. Remember this one business flight? Plane dropped 40 feet. Homies thought we was gone. I told them to loosen up because we all living to die. Live like you were dying, as Tim McGraw would say, right? Fucking love it, bro. This is epic. This is a really great song right here. This might be my favorite one off the whole album so far, actually.
And I done had a preview. I walk around now with some x-ray vision and everybody seem they see through. I ain't nothing more golden than lonely when learning with purposes. And fly or ain't fly if your story ain't got no turbulence. I'ma never need to. And I done had a preview. So I walk around now with some x-ray vision and everybody seem they see through. I ain't nothing more golden than lonely when learning with purposes. And fly or ain't fly if your story ain't got no turbulence.
Guitar back there. Throwing that guitar in the back there.
This offer ends soon.
Ad.
Switch to TurboTax and file free in the app if you didn't use us last year. Just
skip that. There we go. This was really great. I like this one. I fuck with this song heavy. I like that guitar Kalani threw on the beat at the very back end of the beat there. That was some nice electric guitar to phase it out as the volume went down. I like this song a whole fuck ton. This is just a nice vibe right here. And I love the wordplay. He got really interesting with the wordplay and the rhyme schemes on this one. Brilliant, brilliant painting of the descriptions inside of a lot of these bars. This is top tier writing right here. This is fucking fantastic writing right here. Like some Shakespeare kind of shit, to be honest. Hillbilly Shakespeare kind of shit, so to say. Right? We love you, church, man. Fuck what all these haters have to say. I don't give a fuck what none of these assholes have to say about you, bro. You're awesome. You're fucking dope. This shit is fantastically written. I'm very impressed with this one. I'm just looking through and reading some of these bars over again and appreciating them. I really like the skeleton shaking from people coming to the marble slab like a meet and greet back in the day is just great. That's really great descriptions right there. And the other one up here somewhere, where was it? I like when he called out the energy vampires as well. The drunk off muscadine and once upon a time rhyme is great. I really like that. The tore up $100,000 truck drunk off muscadine. They say clocks are growing wings for me. I never seen it fly. I like the Casanova Palace banana marshmallow cabin as well. Rhyming that with useless distractions is very nice. It's very, very nice. There's a lot of complex rhyming going on in this one. This is well thought out. I fuck with this one. Fuck yeah, bro. Epic song right here. This is one of the best ones off of the album for sure. I would definitely rank it in the top 3 on the whole album, if not my favorite one. It's hard to decide. Every song Church puts out is fantastic. He's just really great at making music, no matter what genre it is, no matter what essence he's going for. He'll always manage to capture it. Even if it's like comedic and sarcastic is what he's going for, he'll still manage to capture shit like that too. It don't even have to be serious. But this is a really serious album with a lot of great storytelling and a lot of very amazing, just really little experiences that he's appreciating, that he has gone through on the journey to get to where we currently are now. Talking about the story with the plane dropping, the private jet's too high. Remember this one business flight, the plane dropped 40 feet. The homies thought we was gone. I told them to loosen up because we all live and die is great. I love that. Throwing little stories like that inside of the lyrics as well just adds that much character to it. This is epic. I love this album a lot. I'm excited for the next songs off of it. I'm glad to be back on here making videos more frequently for you guys. It's been a balancing of the schedule and just figuring some shit out to where it would make it easier for me to get videos out for you guys. I think we've finally started to kind of get it under wraps a little bit better with what I'm doing. So many different things with myself. You guys know that already. I'm working on 2 albums at the same time. I'm working on making these videos for you guys. I'm doing school. I also do have work at a day job like everybody else. So there's that as well. I got a lot of shit that I do, so I don't like to do just one thing. I like to branch out and do a bunch of other stuff, so I'm just glad to be here and able to make these videos for you guys. I appreciate all the support. Church, thank you for supporting the channel. It means the world, man. You're awesome. You're always looking out for us, and we love you. Don't matter what none of these losers say, bro. We gonna get out of here, Creeksquad. I love you guys. The original videos in the description. As always, subscribe to Church if you're not. Most of you watching probably are, but if you happen to not be subscribed to him, go show him love. Join the journey. It's a fucking interesting one. It always is. We're out of here. I love you guys. I'm Picasso Coffee. Fuck those apples. Leave a like, comment, subscribe up this way. Bang that notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next ones. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Y'all have a blessed night. Peace.